Hello everyone, my name is IceBBJ, and today we're doing a video on probably one of the my favorite tank, my favorite tank, one of the best tanks, and it embarrasses the Smasher. You might be asking, Icy, this is a rank 3, not a Smasher who can derp tanks. Well, let me tell you. So this bundle, I don't have it because I already bought it, is about $3 in American money. I don't, never mind, I'm not gonna go into that. And you get the Panzer II-J and the Panzer S-35. Now, you know me, I'm trying to get to a 60% win rate. And, well, I've been club sealing or seal clubbing, which basically means I have a very strong low rank tank and I fight players who don't, necessarily know how to play the game exactly. And if you have not noticed, I've posted quite a few clutch videos. If you don't know what those clutch videos are, they are master badges or really good games that I somehow win against like 4 to 5 people against me. And, well, almost every single game, let's just go into replays. Every time I star a video, that means I have mastered it. In 4 games in a row, I have aced that tank. Yeah, this is the Panzer II-J. It's very, very strong tank. Now you might be asking, wow, you must be a really good player. I am. Well, I'm not the greatest, but, I'm pretty okay. But let's talk about the stats of this tank. One, you might be seeing, whoa, it has so much ammunition. There's a reason why. Do you see this tiny, itsy bitsy little barrel? Yeah, that's it's supposed to be its tank gun. It's more like a machine gun built onto a tank. So then you might be asking, well, what's really good about it? Well, it's got about a 5-second reload speed with a millisecond per shot. That shot averages about 15 damage per hit, and it's 8 shots. So you shoot 1 and then it shoots 2, and then 2, and then 2, and then 2. And then you reload 5 seconds later and you shoot it again. One thing is it doesn't have a bunch of armor piercing, so that's why you have to have I did half and half because you can use a lot of these rounds, so that's why I did that. Then you might be asking, well, what's other good about this tank? Well, if we look, it has 80 millimeters in the front of the turret and 80 millimeters in the hull, which you might be asking, wow, that's not a lot, but it is. For a rank 3, that is very strong. Average rank 3 tanks, the only weak points in this tank of rank 3 and 2 are these little sights out of the front of the turret thing, and it's top hat, cupola, whatever you want to call it. Those are the only 2 weak points. Now with rank 4s, if they use penetration rounds, they might be able to get through the lower glass plate. That's about it. You can side scrape very well if you side scrape about that much. A little more, like about that much. Do this around like rank 4. There we go. About rank 4s, and then and with rank 2s and 3s, you could do about that much before they can start pinning in this little escape hatch and other stuff. So yeah, you might be asking, wow, this is a great tank. Yes, it is. In my opinion, it is very strong. It's not as great as the Panzer S-35, but I haven't even gotten in the game into it because this tank is just so much fun. And the best combination you could do is platoon with a friend with the same tank. Then you're very, very powerful and dangerous. I now have won so many battles in a row, and now I'm at a 57.13. I apologize if I stall because there's a fly hovering over my monitor, which is very annoying and distracting. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If we look at how many tank battles I've done 35. It has an 80% win rate on my tank. If we look, in 35 battles, I've done 13 master badges in it. That's the most master badges I've ever done. The second that comes up to it, I think, is 5 master badges. I don't know which tank. That's fine. So you might be asking, well, can you get into a battle? I'm sorry, I just like monologuing about this tank because it's very cool. I know I haven't done a video in this in a little bit, but I'm going to from now on. And you might get, you know, 3 to 4 videos a day, because, you know, I'm trying to get to a 60% win rate. So you might be seeing about 4 or 5 game, you know, videos a day if I'm playing, because of how many master badges I get through this tank, because I am, you know, grinding in this tank. I am a good player, and, you know, if you look at my stats, the highest percent win rate tank of my highest rank that I've done often, at least 50 battles, is hang on, I gotta find it. There's a few tanks that I have. The VK90, which has a 61% win rate. So technically, if I, you know, did only those battles, I would be a 61% win rate player. So you really think about it, it's not bad. The only side effect about playing this tank is your average damage per minute goes down, but that's okay. Play like, you know, your Chimera Phantom or whatever tank you have that does a bunch of damage, and you'll be just fine, and you'll get back, excuse me, back to where you were. Anyway, so I'm doing videos a little bit different. If you can tell, I'm talking about it, making it more interesting, trying to be more interesting. I'm sorry that I was more boring in my voices a long time ago, but, you know, I'm trying to be more enthusiastic in my videos. So if you do like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to get into a battle. I apologize. I've just been talking about it because it's just a really strong tank. And you can get this tank for about $4 and then sell the other tank for 1,200 gold. I would, because it just doesn't seem an interesting tank. I have not, because I got a bunch of gold, and also, you know, I want to try out the tank. Anyway, so we have no other tanks to really worry about. Literally, I don't worry about any tanks. And rank 2, so you're about to see what I mean. In one game, I was able to deflect 1,700 damage. Plus, this tank has so much health, 541 health. That's a lot. That is almost double the amount of health of rank 2s. So, the only time you're going to be really struggling is rank 4s and tank destroyers who are, you know, collectibles and premiums. But yeah, so I deflected 1,700 damage, and that's like 3 times more health than I have in this tank. So yeah, do I play way too aggressively in this tank? I don't really think so, because my T15 and T7 car are coming with me, so I don't feel like T7 car is playing way too aggressively. But that's okay, we'll be fine. Okay, so they went around this way. What I'm going to do is try to focus on some tanks. I need to get some damage out. Hang on. Turret. There we go. And just the sound. I mean, I can just record that and soothe myself to sleep from it. I know I sound weird, but that's just my opinion. Alright, so we're going to try to take out the T15, T28, I mean T18, sorry. I apologize. I don't really play with bigger things. I think I've fought this T15, so he probably knows that I'm going to try to just rip him apart. One other weakness in this tank is this, because it shoots with a machine gun rounds, it can't go through cars. Ever.
We've hit them hard. Enemy is hit. We've just stinged them. Don't stop. We got them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
No trade-off.
Penetration.
Well, you're my preferred Not for me, but, you know, basically pretty much steady. So I'm now going to go around. Sorry, I was not talking. I was concentrating. One other thing is it's a very slow tank. So I'm going to go for these 2 tanks who are... Look. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Like, they didn't... Oh, this is a work of art. Oh, wow, it was so beautiful it exploded. Boom, wow, that was amazing. Alright, so there's a rank 2. I didn't think I deflected a bunch of rounds. I think I deflected a few. Okay. That rank 2 cannot hit me. That's just how crazy this tank is. trust me, I've just let that guy just use standard rounds. And most players, whoa, that was cool. Most, you know, newer players who play in rank 3s and 2s and 4s don't use penetration rounds or whatever penetration round they have. So I'm able to get an easy win very quickly because, you know, you can't necessarily pin me unless you go all the way around me. So yeah. And if you have used this video, I apologize for ruining your day. And when you just first begin, please do not quit the game. It is going to be interesting, but there's some players like me who have this to help. See, master badge. Like if you get about close to 800 damage, 700 damage, you're almost guaranteed a master badge. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Please don't quit. This is a fun game. You will get good at it. Understand? I mean, when I started at a 30% win rate. So, you know, spend money and buy tanks. I mean, that's kind of my opinion, but you know, what? Okay, all right. My mic is on, which is good, so I don't have to redo this all over again, which is nice. So yeah, I think I will do 2 games. So from now on, I'm gonna do in gameplay videos is 2 games. I show the stats, and then that's it. Because I have this recorder, my recorder takes forever to post videos, so I'm just going to use this from now on, if that makes any sense. Also, I am going to do a face reveal soon. I have a face reveal. I've done a few tests with this recorder, and it looks great. It's just, you know, my promise of hitting 10,000 subscribers, which I feel like we will hit eventually. One crazy thing is I checked how many people are subscribed and not subscribed. There are 97% you guys are now subscribed. So basically that means that means I would probably be close to 10,000 subscribers, or at least 1,000 subscribers if you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, which would be kind of crazy. Alright, so we're playing a little bit aggressively. I just realized there's rank 4s, so we're going to see how well this tank plays. See, so that's when you start using penetration rounds, so you can actually use armor, etc. Alright, that guy is really aiming for me. I think in total you can do about 120 damage. The funny thing is, this tank can do the one-shot thing, which knocks out damage. And I've done that a few times in a row, which is quite fun. I always forget to just ram them. Right already. Now you're dead. I love playing video games sometimes. It's relaxing. And you don't have to worry about tryhards who are toxic and trash talk and stuff. You know, all that great stuff. Now, you don't do a lot of damage per shot, but if you add it all together, oh boy, you can do some serious damage. It's kind of like a mouse of rank 3, basically. Okay, now I can deal with you. You should have pushed me when you had the chance. Yep. This is actually like the PZ3. The Panzer IIIA was the first tank I actually mastered in World Tank Sports, so I do have some respect for this tank. But, now you can't really do much to answer 2J. Just really try.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, well, and this rank 4 is probably going to be killed quite easily. I'm going to try to get into speeds. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy these types of videos. Please like and subscribe if you can, and maybe we'll do that face review. And yet again, we get another master badge. Like, just, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep, that is the Panzer 2J. Please do not nerf this tank. I feel like it's perfectly balanced. Somewhat perfectly balanced. I like playing it. I just feel like one of the main things is like it would be easily destroyed. But, you know, low-ranked players who never really play the game can't focus fire because they don't quite understand, oh, this tank is very deadly, and I should hit the weak point. Some people don't know that, and that's why this tank wins so easily. So don't hope that you're gonna get this tank and instantly win, because you might be dealing with me, who's trying to get to a 60% win rate. So good luck on the battlefield. I hope you enjoy. Stay icy fresh, and I'll see you later.